China's disturbing fixed smile obsession. Let's just jump right into
I
it.
see that face you're making. Come on, I want to see your beautiful smile. Nobody likes being sad and chopped, so wipe that frown off your face. You see, smiling evokes a sense of happiness and joy,
Ooh, what the hell?
and you look more friendly too, so why don't we start smiling forever? Permanently.
Bomba class, bruh. There's no there's no way. This looks like that surgery that just went wrong or something, you know?
Yeah, that's where we are today with the influencer face aesthetic, a perfect addition to make things even more unsettling than it already was. We're talking about one of the most unhinged beauty aesthetics floating around in China right now, called the smiling lips, or the M-shaped lips look. So you might be stuck looking happy forever while your life is falling.
I mean, it looks like a bee stung you right in the middle of the lip, bruh. Like, what I don't understand. Why is this even a thing, bruh? I don't get it. And is this only in China?
Sounds relatable, doesn't it? Now, in a lot of Asian beauty standards, there's this preference for lips that look both cute and a little bit spicy. They want that clean Cupid's bow shape, the slightly thicker lips, and corners of your lips to tilt up just enough to get that I'm sweet and harmless kind of vibe. Or the idea of kissable lips. On Chinese social media across Douyin and Kuaishou, these M-shaped lips.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good on some people, but like if you don't have it naturally, right? Which is probably like a very small percentage of people that actually have it, right? But if you don't have it naturally, it's like it just looks off, right? It looks weird. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't look right.
Became super viral, but one thing people started hyperfixating on was the philtrum, which is the space between your nose and your upper lip, so this part right here. And apparently, if it's too long, it makes your face look older and not appealing. You essentially look like a more
To who, bruh?
serious person, according to most Chinese influencers, so that is worse than death. They'll post before and after pics like, guys, I didn't even realize what was wrong with my face until I realized my philtrum was ruining my life. And now suddenly everyone's staring at their face in the mirror like,
bruh, I've never thought about that in my life, ever in my life, bruh.
Is mine too long? Basically, you're trying to always look like you're approachable and charming, even though you're probably depressed. This is essentially how you want to level up your lip aura so that you can attract others romantically, you know, without side effects. Clearly, right? I mean, this was for sure not the resting face solution that I was trying to find. Now, the thing about this M-shaped lip aesthetic is that it's much more riskier than most procedures because you can't just copy someone else's lips with a reference photo. Everyone's face proportions are different, but people still go to clinics like, yeah, give me this exact one. And then they are surprised that it looks completely different from what they wanted. And depending on your face, or depending on how closely you resemble the Douyin face aesthetic, there are mainly two procedures. Number one is philtrum shortening, and this is where they shorten the distance between your nose.
Like, bro, this looks maxing to the next level. I look at clavicular clips, right? And then when he's talking about this kind of stuff, this is basically the same, but only for their lips. You know what I'm saying? He's like talking about the whole face. This is just the lips.
Upper lip. Because apparently this gap is ruining lives. Doctors will remove around 4 to 9 millimeters of skin right below your nose, and they'll just stitch it back up together so that your upper lip is higher. And boom, your lips look more defined and you're now more youthful. People with long philtrums don't look young. Their smile isn't sweet. Sometimes they even look like monkeys. Now let's talk about the second procedure that makes this an all-in-one combo.
Bro, what the... What do you mean they look like monkeys, bruh?
Permanent smile lift. So a lot of people have what's called a downturned mouth. Basically, their resting face looks either tired or a bit sad, or you know, like a neutral face, a regular face. But instead of having a plain normie face, many celebrities will remove a small triangular piece of skin from the corners of their mouths. Then they reposition the muscles that lift your mouth corners up and weaken the ones that pull them down. Some even go as far as cutting all your muscles out so that the mouth stays lifted. And now your face is basically smiling forever.
Yeah, but how does that work in long term though? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way that's good long term.
，just a little bit. You could be going through the worst day of your life, like talking to a girl that says she wants to be with you, but then says she's not ready for a relationship, but loves the attention that you give them, and then you end up spending half your bank account on them just for you to realize that they said the same thing to another guy, but you'll still be smiling. If we take a look at this
Huh?
influencer right here, they got the M-shaped lips, but it messed up the first time, so she kept having to redo it multiple times. So many layers were gone at the very end just to fix the first time it messed up.
我因为做了 M 唇，然后修复了3、4回才到我现在的嘴唇。当时跟主刀的大白就说我要
Like, I mean, not to be mean, right? But if I was, let's say, her, I don't think I would be caring too much about my lips. I'm not gonna name anything, but there's other features that you can go for before the lips. I've never seen anyone with ugly lips. I don't know if that's even a thing, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're one of those that have like this lip fillers that is way too big, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, I'm talking about natural lips. I've never seen ugly natural lips, bro. I don't think that's a thing.
M 的形状。做完当时就是这个样子的，是一个非常非常 M 的一个形状。
What is she saying?
3、4回才到我现在的嘴唇。当时跟主刀的大白就说我要非常非常 M， 下嘴唇也要非常非常 M 的形状。做完当时就是这个样子的，是一个非常非常 M 的一个形状。我当时还是非常非常满意的。做完之后没多久，问题就开始慢慢的来了。我原先就不高的唇峰变得越来越低，人中也看起来更长。于是后面就想办法去补救，开始打波波。结果去的组织太多，导致波波太软，完全撑不起中间的疤痕，反而往两边扩散，形状感觉更加明显了，嘴巴更难看。后来忍无可忍了，把唇中切掉。切掉了上唇之后，上嘴唇确实看起来相对来讲没那么奇怪了，但是还是很丑，笑起来基本上没有嘴唇，上唇又继续打波波。后来一狠心又去做了个人中3件套，虽然现在嘴巴也回不到当初了，起码比之前正常了很多，所以我觉得 M 唇还是不要盲目的去追求。
So many doctors
And I
start
mean, no, bro, that's another thing too. When people go and do these surgeries, they know basically nothing about it, right? Like, let's say the lip surgery right here. I'm pretty sure most of the people that does it is just doing it for looks, right? The same with, let's say, a BBL, right? A BBL is a very normal thing, but most of the girls that gets a BBL don't really know any side effect or nothing, right? They just look at the finished product and it's like, oh, that looks sick, you know what I'm saying? I want that. But they don't actually think that, oh, so many things can go wrong and this could be the side effect, and you know what I'm saying? They don't think about that kind of stuff. Like, we just saw it right here, right? People just need to think a bit, you know what I'm saying? Before you do something, just think for a second, you know what I'm saying? It's not that hard, bruh.
warning people, saying that you could end up with scars, stretched lips, or even looking like a clown. But come on, who listens to doctors? We listen to influencers. Which leads us to this wild case of Yubing, a 29-year-old fashion entrepreneur who spent about 800,000 yuan, roughly $170,000, on 20 procedures in just 2 years. Her goal was to turn herself into the actress Fan Bingbing. She pretty much wanted to copy and
Yeah,
paste
that's
someone
crazy. There's one thing, like, that much money is crazy. $170,000, that's a ton of money, bruh. And not only that, bruh, but you're trying to look like another human being. Like, that's dick riding to another level, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the is we doing, bruh? Like, one of the first time I ever saw something like this was the guy that was trying to look like Justin Bieber, so he did like hella surgeries, paid hella money for that shit. That was crazy to me. You know, like, you're trying to look like Justin Bieber when he was a teenager, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. Just be yourself, bro. It's not that hard, you know what I'm saying? Be yourself. Don't try to be anyone else.
else's face
Like,
onto
this is just stupid in my opinion, bruh.
Not really that uncommon nowadays, honestly. She had multiple nose jobs, chin reshaping, eye enlargements, and our beloved M-shaped lips. And doesn't stop there, she even paid for her younger brother to get procedures and even encouraged her friends to do it too. And her favorite hobby? Taking selfies. Just to figure out what to change next with her face. But that ain't a hobby.
Of course.
That's a full identity crisis. And of course, her family was not okay with this at all. She went on this talk show called 4 Famous Helpers, where her mom literally cried and begged her to stop doing these procedures. She even said to her own daughter, "I don't even recognize you anymore. You look like a monster." Yeah,
Damn.
that's how far it gone.
Imagine saying that to your daughter, bro.
Imagine your mother telling you that on live television. She
I
eventually
mean, I'm
warned
laughing, but that's kind of sad, bro. Like, imagine being the daughter hearing that.
Yubing, if you don't stop having more surgeries, I don't want anything to do with you. It hurts me too much. And Yubing is just sitting there, smiling. Not because she's happy, but because she physically can't stop. When they asked her why she wasn't reacting, she said, I'm very upset, but I can't cry because I had surgery to lift the corners of my mouth. She legit couldn't express any emotions at this point.
你心疼妈妈吗？我心疼，我也想哭，我不是微笑，我是做了嘴角上扬。
Yeah, damn, bro. I also saw this. Like we were watching. I don't know what it's called. It's something on Netflix. I'm watching it with my girl, right? And one of the girls, like, it's so weird, bro. When I'm looking at her, when she's talking, when she's crying or laughing, I really can't tell the difference. I just see like there's tears here because she has, I don't know what it's probably like Botox, something like that. She has so much in her face that you can't tell. You know what I'm saying? When I smile right now, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I'm sad, you can tell. But with her, I couldn't tell, bro. That was like, I was like in shock, bro. I was like, there's no way people think that's actually good for you, bro. Like, you don't look like a human.
我跟我妈说了，我对我妈其实挺孝顺的，我也不跟她顶嘴，我也不干嘛，我自己赚钱，我就觉得我只想整容，我觉得
我也说出我的心里话，我希望你到此为止吧，不要再做了，你真的不要再伤害你的妈妈了，我真的承受不起。
妈妈对不起。
And after a long lecture with many back and forths, everybody sided with her mom, and Yubing finally broke down and cried. But the damage was obvious. It was still pretty bad. Doctors keep stressing that these procedures require insane precision, like we're talking about your face. Even with advanced techniques, even if they try to hide the stitches in your nose or lips. I was so foolish, sister. I regret it so much now. There's nothing I can do. Why? To be honest, after it heals, there will be a very ugly scar, a white line. It will look ugly when you smile and your mouth will feel wooden. Even lipstick can't completely cover the scar. It's only okay when you don't smile. If you can't smile at all, it will be extremely ugly. I mean, yeah, I'm not really that surprised.
千万别找庸医做这个 M 唇，大家看一下。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They lack, like, these people don't research, bro. They just do it. You know what I'm saying?
是不是有点似曾相识，像兔唇？已经1年多了，嘴唇一直没有知觉，伤了神经，而且现在上嘴唇超薄，所以现在我还要调整，把这个嘴还要把它再弄厚。你说说，花了1万多块又白折腾，就是很凉，每天摸着就冰冰凉凉，没有知觉，你们知道什么感觉吗？真的很痛苦。
我的天哪，有生以来打出了一个比手术还做的微笑的微笑唇。我的天哪，太微笑了，好好看啊！
It just looks painful, bruh.
And it gets really dystopian here because in China, there's this app called Xingyang, which lets you buy plastic surgery procedures directly at the comfort of your own home. It's essentially a marketplace for beauty procedures that offer convenience and ease of access. You open the app and you'll see a bunch of different offers that you can buy. Like, people are looking for the best deals out here. And it gets pretty messed up because the app offers these microloans for those who can't afford the surgery but still want to get it. You pretty much finance your new face and give them monthly payments, which can ultimately just end you up in debt. And you can see that they even have discounts, coupons, and limited deals like 4-in-1 package, buy one get one free, 50% off hyaluronic acid fillers, baby face packages, all to lure people in by feeding off their insecurities. Yo guys, listen, nose jobs are on clearance sale right now. We gotta book a flight to China immediately, okay? I can use my refer a friend code too, so guys, we won't be chopped anymore. There's so many procedures you can get, and there's also these reviews that make it seem legit, but a lot of them could just be unofficial beauty clinics that may or may not have a license. I mean, take a look at this package. I don't know about you guys, but M-Lips plus
27 weeks hand-in brand ceremony, M-Lips plus thick lips, 10.
plus thick lips, you can enjoy an additional 95% discount for girlfriend gifts. Black Friday is just overrated. And on the app, there's also this face scanner that pretty much nitpicks and tells you everything that's wrong with your face and what procedures you need to look beautiful again. So if we go ahead and try the face scanner, you'll see how choppy.
That's super smart, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's so smart. Like, they made an app for insecure people, bro. Like, if you're insecure about anything, like especially your face in this situation, right? If you're insecure about your face, you're gonna download this app just to see, you know what I'm saying? And then you open the app and you scan your face or whatever, and then it tells you like, oh, you can fix this, fix that. Now you're even more insecure. So what do? You go and get a surgery to fix that. You know what I'm saying? It's so stupid, bro. I mean, it's smart for the people that is getting paid,
Okay.
but like
Why does
for people getting surgery, it's stupid.
it look like I already have smiling lips? This is a whole detailed report on my face. My wrinkles
And this is
are
just probably AI, you know what I'm saying? It's probably AI just telling you all of this.
heavy and my face is long. My pupil distance is narrow and the double eyelids will make the eyes look divine and aura. Long chin. Man, what's up with the long? Your face is a melon face. Yeah, I think I'll pass
What
on
does that mean?
this one.
That it's round?
Trying to look like Lil T Chin. Now the whole system is designed to be fast, easy, and convenient. You don't need to think too hard or too long, and you don't need to go to a clinic to book an appointment. Take a look at this case where a patient, referred to as baby, got M-shaped lips. Before the surgery, she said that her lips were thin, no cupid's bow, upper lip thick in the middle, but thin on the sides, corners of mouth straight. I'm reading this and I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty normal to me. But in her mind, normal ain't gonna cut it, sis. So she gets the surgery and they give her the full M shape, 2 peaks, and lifted corners. And as you can see, it don't look that natural at all. Like, it's giving something is off, but I can't explain it. Now, there's someone people love bringing up in this conversation about smiling lips, and that is Angelababy. She is super popular in China, like she's an actress and a model, and she naturally has these smiling lips. But a lot of netizens suspect that she enhanced it because, I mean, if you look at the old and current photos, they look pretty different. Now, there's this one scene.
Yeah, I mean, if it's natural, it looks good, but if you're getting a surgery to make it look like that, it's not gonna look good, bruh.
C-drama Skyscraper where she's supposed to be crying, but her face was smiling, so it gave it like a really weird and awkward look on camera. And people were like, is she crying or smiling? And there's even this other scene where she's literally being whipped and trying to look in pain as an actor would, right? But her lips are still slightly smiling. Netizens started calling it scary, uncanny, two-faced smile. I mean, I can see where they're coming from because when you smile, your whole face smiles, right? It's not just your lips. Your eyes, your cheeks, everything, right? But when it's just your mouth,
yeah, and exactly, that's why it looks weird, right?
Eyes look dead serious. I'm sorry for staring. At the end of the day, beauty is subjective. Like, what might look perfect to one person might look completely unnatural to someone else. And the truth is, while M-shaped lips or the smiling lips can look good on somebody when it's like tailored to their face, the risks are just too insane. If you have to cut muscles in your face just to look slightly more approachable, maybe the lips aren't the problem at all. If anything, you better hide your lips, because I'm coming for them.
Huh? What the f? What was that ending, bruh? I mean, bruh, it was a good video, I'm not gonna lie. Subscribe!